when you disappear, everything is revealed. When I said that statement, when you disappear, your attention went on your body going, you disappearing. See? Mind is always sitting front class. What's he going to say? What's he going to say? What's he going to say? When you disappear, turns around, speaks to you. You're gone. Don't listen. When you disappear, the idea that you are this body disappears. The idea that you are this body is simply a thought, simply an idea that you are this body. It is simply an idea. When the idea of you being this body, totally only this body, totally this whole complete body disappears, and you allow things to unravel, truth is waiting within. The body is holding everything enclosed in, you see. Truth and ego mind are sitting side by side. Ego mind is not letting it know. No. Truth is at the back. Whatever. I'm going to see through you one day. See? Mind is in front, you see? Ego mind is in front guarding. I'm going to see through you. See? See through you doesn't necessarily, it means two ways. See through you, like looking through a veil, which you have no alternative but to do, because when this mind moves, it's too much, human body gone, end of. So to see through you means to see you're a fraud, you're a fake. That's what all this is about. You can sing mantras, you can practice methods, you can meditate, you can do everything. But simply when the idea that you're a body goes, ego simply doesn't disappear, you see. Simply moves out of the way for a millisecond and then comes back. And when it's coming back this time, it's looking at you. It's not looking away like this. No one can touch my master. I want this one to believe he's a body, so when he believes this body, he'll take me into the next body. Ego mind is mistrusting, you see. When it slips away and moves back and it's looking at you, it's looking in love, and it says, my God, I was so stupid, says ego to the real you. Why did I mistrust you? Why did I mistrust myself, you see? Ego mind builds in this own fake trust through watching and seeing things that are deceptive to how it has been trained into seeing. Ego mind is looking and it's been told by parents and education, it's wrong to steal. It's wrong to take someone else's belongings. And it's sitting watching on television. In reality, theft going on every moment. I'm not going to do that, you see. I will not be sucked into that world, says ego. So it's always on guard. And when you, the one inside, says, what about me? Ego, you're fine. Oh, thank you. You start believing that you are this ego. To experience anything in this world as it's meant to be, you start moving forward and become this ego. And you now start guarding things. You'll start watching and judging and valuing things, to how you, this, not you, you see, the ego has been trained. You now believe you are this ego. You believe that you are this body of ego. You see, it's not this human body, it's the body of ego. Ego is a fake body that veils this true body of yours. It doesn't matter if it's physical, spiritual, invisible, visible, it doesn't matter. It's the thought that you are being encapsulated by this mind that thinks it's doing you good, but is only valuing what it has learned on its own and judging and making comparisons, and is only interested in what is going on outside here. Ego itself actually believes you don't exist within it. It's totally hypnotized into this whole world of things going on. I have a vague recollection of, I don't really like discussing past, but I seem to be pushed into this. Something said, speak about this. When I was, many years ago, I don't even remember who I was, where I was, what I was doing, but I was completely gone and everything was empty. Ego had moved and subsided and moved to the side, and everything was simply, I don't know what's going on. Everything was taking its own action. Peeing was taking place, eating was taking place. But I couldn't get out of this Christ forest. Not that I wanted to, because it was freedom, you see, it was bliss. And I thought this was going to be it, you see. I may have been asking a question within, I don't know. Maybe can the seer be seen or something like that. But there was no me anymore, there was something taking place on its own. Awakening and enlightenment was taking place on its own. The one who appeared to be the one that could be accepting rewards for this didn't exist, you see. So when I say I am enlightened, I am awakened. No, I'm now this rejuvenated newborn body that experienced enlightenment and awakening. And it was my true self, but not this mind and body that speaks today. But all this was taking place and nothing seemed to be happening. There was nothing happening, nothing. Everything was beautiful, unhappening. No thing could grab the attention of what was very attentive beforehand, you know. In one moment, it could have been 1,000 years. This moment lasted. It could have been 1,000,000 billion centuries. It could have been 1 millisecond. But I found something within falling into this abyss. And in a human state, if there was a person experiencing this, the person would have stopped this, you see. Because it was like falling off the planet into the universe, you see. Which to our mind means instant death. But nothing stopped this movement. And I ended up in this abyss. When I say I, there was only this abyss. It was monumental nothingness. Complete, total emptiness. When you use the word love, your mind will have aspirations of it may have been waterfalls or beautiful white light or something. It was actually beyond all words or experiences. And there I was. Or there this abyss was. I couldn't find anything, and there was no one looking. It was simply this nothingness. And these words appeared that vibrated through every part of this abyss, you see. Not this world was gone. Not family was gone. Ideas were gone, thoughts were gone, past was gone, future was gone, body was gone, sex was gone, size was gone, everything, world was gone, universe was gone, planets was gone, everything, light, dark, gone. God, life, existence, all gone, birth, death, everything, gone. So there's a voice appeared that vibrated in this abyss, and it was the abyss speaking. Because there's only there, the abyss that was there. And I'm using the word abyss, I have no other word to describe it, but these words came, only consciousness exists. No more questions. And these words vibrated and vibrated and vibrated. Truth. Was truth being revealed? Only consciousness exists. No more questions. Not a threat, no more questions. No more questions needed. No more seeking. You see, questions are seeking. But something inside, I don't know, it was immediately when hearing these words, months later, seconds later, I don't know. I have no recollection of 3 years of this. I can only measure it 3 years because I can't remember, but I remember 2010. The reaction was a Ramana reaction from within. Again, not this person, not this mind, not this body, but something happened within to say not this. We are all built with parts of Ramana, Papaji, Buddha, every single saint and every single other human, past, present and in the future. We are all part of each other. Fragrances of each other live within each other. And this fragrance of Ramana beautifully came out, not this. How ignorant, you see. How ignorant for this whole truth, this whole abyss, to reveal the answer, and then deny it. Well, the reason for this is to tell you this. When a teacher at school, does the teacher give you the answer during the test? Does the teacher give you the answer? The teacher in its teaching role may help you with theories. It may help you to try and understand how you can find the answer. The teacher never gives you the answer till the test is over. Why would this body and mind be given the answer by this ultimate teacher? Because if the test is over, I should not exist anymore. This thing should not exist anymore. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I never left the abyss, you see, because I am the abyss. I became this abyss. But this denial, this voice said, okay, good. Many stop at seeing this consciousness is all that exists. Maybe it's their path, maybe it's their dharma, maybe that's all they're allowed to be revealed. Maybe they have no need or desire, or they want it to stop. You see, at some point, awakening enlightenment has to stop itself so that something can resume. But for this one, this was not to be the stopping point. This Ramana that stood within me and said, not this, was given something else, which I have discussed in one past video, but I really am unable to discuss it now because it does not really mean anything to anyone else except this one that speaks. So, and it's past, you see. What is past is past. It may come out in the future, I don't know. I really shouldn't be speaking about this, but the reason behind this is to say that this abyss, this whole journey has no end. Someone asked very recently, When do you know it's all over? It's never over, you see. Enlightenment is another peak experience. Yeah. And when you stay in this flow of life, you have other experiences. There may be more callings. There may be some sort of pain. There may be illness. There may be other things to overcome. Because you are truly, ultimately enlightened, or this body and mind is not truly and ultimately enlightened, it has witnessed ultimate enlightenment taking place within and out with it, you see. It is God, within and out with it. Everything is God. There is a point when you are no longer a seeker. Everything within you is taking place on its own. When you disappear, when you realize that you are not this body, when ego stands to the side and this moment is revealed, this light is revealed, it comes back to protect you, and this time it's always looking at you. It's not looking at the world anymore. It's not looking at your body and mind. That's behind it, you see. The ego is now right within, with you, as you, caring for you, pointing at you, deeper and deeper within your core being. The ego is saying, I'm sorry I took you all this way and I forgot where we come from. Truth lies at the beginning. Not that there is a beginning, but the point of your birth, the point of your looking, the point of being, the point of living, the point of looking, seeing, tasting, touching, the point. There has to be a point. See? Find the point. You can never return to this abyss because you become the abyss. Body and mind, it can fly about, and it's seen that you are the maple, the stillness. The abyss within the core of it is this still, non-moving essence, undisturbed. That's your truth. When it projects out infinitely, this emptiness, this love, it is the ribbons on your maple, you see. Every moment you're grabbing onto a ribbon, every millisecond, billions of ribbons around you, and you start spinning. Then one day, you let go of the ribbons. Home. But you're only knocking at the door, you see. You're only looking from the outside. You're in the inside also. But you're also everywhere. You cannot find you separate from anything else.